something wild in the way you make my body wanna sway. And I don't know what I'm doing without you. I'm ruined. Something wild in the way you make my heart start to sway.
Hey everybody, in case you haven't heard, we've got a new EP out called Little TVs. And so to celebrate, we wanted to share some of the facts and stories about the creation of the songs and the recording and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, without further ado, welcome to Little Facts About Little TVs. There's 6 tunes, and so I'm going to give you 6 facts about each song. I don't know how you lived without this. So first up is the first tune, Something Wild. Fact 1, this song started with a chord progression. Most of my songwriting starts this way. I've got like some chords or a riff that just kind of resonates with me somehow, and I just play it over and over again like a dog gnawing on a bone. And that is kind of what unlocks the tune. So in this case, it was a simple progression. E minor, G, D. Fact 2, don't change the nonsense lyric. This is something I learned the hard way this year. When I'm writing a song, I generally start out by singing nonsense, and I find that I cannot make any progress nailing down the melody until I get a lyric. So sometimes I have lyrics written, but usually I don't. And usually what happens is I sing something until a phrase that I often have no idea what it's about comes out of me, and that becomes the first lyric of the song. The tricky part is that I often have no idea what it means, and if I change that line later, the song stops working, and I don't know why that is, probably a failing on my part, but that happened here. I wrote like 3 sets of lyrics before going back to my first phrase, which was, I've been running, babe, and hiding much too long. And I had to figure out what that meant and figure out the story from there. Fact 3, the chorus holds the key. So Tom Petty once said, don't bore us, get to the chorus, which is great, but first you got to have one. It needs to not suck. My first pass at the chorus was like chordal, and it was really boring. And so sometimes the best way to solve this is just to improvise, experiment, see what you get. And so I did, and best to do that without any editorial judgment. Just play around and see what happens. And if it sucks, that's fine. So I was playing these, and then I did this kind of droning riff thing, which I liked. So here's the verse. Here's the riff. And it felt kind of unexpected, and I liked it. And it prompted me to sing the something wild in the way, make my body wanna sway, which in turn helped unlock the rest of the lyrics. Fact 4, this was the last tune we did before lockdown. So if we'd known, we would have all gotten together and worked on this as a band. But who knew? Nobody knew. That's who. What a year. Fact 5. We tracked the drums and the guitar, the electric guitar and the vocals live in this little room here because it was a week before that wasn't possible. And so actually on the vocal mic, which was this mic, you can hear some of the drums bleeding through, but it was worth it for the sort of vibe of the whole take. For fact 6, I'm going to switch to showing you my screen. So this is the Logic file, which is the program that we use to record all this stuff. A lot of times we have some back and forth on the arrangement when we are not able to all be in the same room, where I play something, send it to the guys, they play something, send it back, I give some notes, etc. In this case, Dave and Eric recorded their parts separately because we couldn't all get together, and what they came back with was completely unexpected and completely awesome, and I love it when that happens. So if you listen, here is the chorus first without the second guitar and bass.
There's something wild in the way you make my body.
All right, cool enough. Now listen to the bass and guitar by themselves. So cool, atmospheric, and funky in ways I didn't expect, and then put it all together.
There's something wild in the way you make my body wanna sway, and I don't know what I'm doing.
So fact 6, my band is awesome. All right, folks, that was Little Facts About Little TVs, episode 1, Something Wild. Check out the full EP wherever you stream or buy your music, and major bonus points if you buy it from Bandcamp, mattlenny.bandcamp.com, because we actually get a little money if you do that, which is helpful. But I hope you're all hanging in there. Cheers, and we'll see you next time.